Okay, try that. Alright.
How about that one? Yeah, I got no idea which is the best one. Ads? I had ads? Oh my goodness, I do apologise. Hello Lennon, how are you? Hope everything is well? Oh, I'm all over the place this morning. Here we go. See, Nikki's doing... Oh, she's doing a charity event. Oh, of course, it's the Warbucks thing. Hey, made it. Now, where are we? Oh yes, I haven't been around my own system for a while. So what I wanted to do was get my Corsair out. Oh, I've got too much cargo for the Corsair. What have I got? 600. Right. Okay. Let's go back to my system then and do a little bit of... What's that? Trading? What is going on? Honestly. State. There we are. Economy. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see what my system was like, because I haven't been back since they put the changes in. Which is, yeah. I think I've got 2 things in production here.
Landing couple have disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
And yep, here we are, the standard person who's created a 4-pronged noob hammer, which everybody seems to do for the Coriolis. On a more positive note, 4.7 billion. Pretty close to 5 billion for a fleet carrier. And then I did some further calculations and it worked out that in order to get a fleet carrier I wanted, we're talking 10. Hello Subsonic, how are you? Hope you are well.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Well, yeah, it's Sunday morning, it's really nice and sunny, which is how it's been for the last 3 weeks here in Britain. And, yeah, just a whole load of usual running around doing things for other people, and then I just get about an hour or so for myself here, so, yay.
Fuel scoping.
There we go.
Fuel scope disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Only 2 jumps from this place to here, which is great. If you want to take aluminium and steel, the other places that I need to get my stuff from, well, oh, got this ship with a big hole, it says. Don't think so. I don't think you get chased by pirates from system to system. Oh well.
Fuel scoping.
Have I got my... yeah. Morning, hamburger! Yeah, it's exactly what I do. I'm having to do.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, after this, I'm going to have to go down to... well, tidy everything up, go down to Morrison's, get some food for lunch and dinner, and then it's tidying up the back garden for most of the day. Yay! I mean, I'd rather do this all day, but, you know. Whoop-de-doo.
Fuel scoping.
Oh, that's the first one we're going to. We're going to pop here.
Fuel scope disengaged.
So what I thought about doing was doing half an hour of hauling here. Oh. And then flip over to my power play commander, do a couple of missions for power play. What's up with this construction site? It's going too fast. That's new. I am determined to do it myself. What the heck? That was weird. Yeah, I'm determined to do that. I have never seen. I think I've seen half an hour of the first episode of Andor, and I know it's a slow burner. To start with, but yeah, I really ought to, because it's kind of grown up Star Wars, really. And if I remember rightly, when we first started playing the RPG, it felt very, you know, the first thing you tried to do was join the rebellion as characters, and we found it difficult because it felt more like something out of 1984, having to avoid the Imperial Security Bureau and all that rest of the stuff so that you could join the rebellion in the first place.
Docking successful. Engines
And it didn't
disengaged.
feel like proper Star Wars. It felt actually, you know. And to tell you the truth, that's exactly how Andor feels to me. It feels like someone said, right, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do things about a security state and how to avoid all the stuff that goes with it. But yeah, oh, same writer as the Bourne movies. Excellent.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Oh, where are we going? There we are. Back up here. Yeah. So, yes, it's got an interesting day. At least we don't have anybody after me this time. But normally what happens is the ship that comes after you, thankfully, is a small ship. Elite rated, but there's still a... there's still either a Cobra or a Diamondback, which is great when you're in one of these ships, because it helps with the rating for your pilot. Because this was one of the things I actually enjoy doing. This is I actually get attacked by the pirates quite a bit. I didn't stop that time, but yeah. But no, Andor to me is the kind of gives me the kind of feeling of, yeah, that first bit of the Star Wars campaign where we were trying to join the rebellion, and it felt a lot more oppressive because you had to. There was all these surveillance techniques and stuff that the Empire had available to you, and how closely you were monitored.
Field scope disengaged.
Although apparently we got it wrong, because according to later game material, it said, right, if you start joining in the Outer Rim, then you were recruited quite easily, but we didn't know that at the time. But yeah, I will be watching Andor at some point. Oh, got the Grand Prix this afternoon as well, so Imola. Really annoyed about the fact Ferrari have done not great today. Yeah. I mean, I'm a Hamilton fan, and yeah, he's...
Fuel scoping.
Morning, Nicey. How are you?
Field scope disengaged.
Back to the noob hammers. What I actually want to do at the moment is I'm going to switch over to my Corsair. And I'm going to take the Corsair in with a whole lot of stuff. Then I'm going to fly around my own system and see what changes have been made to the economy. Because like I said, it's got a... No more rock breaking. Rock breaking has now finished. And I'm pleased to say I am now at 4.7 billion, almost 4.8. And yes, the fleet carrier fund is increasing. And then I went onto the fleet carrier calculator and found that in order to get my stuff working, I have to... We're talking 7 billion for the actual fleet carrier I want, and probably another 3 billion for the running costs for the first year. So, yes, it's more like 9-10 billion I need. So I'm a little bit... Oh. What do I want on it? You know what? I don't know. I just want it. I want my own ready room. I mean, both Psyche and Jake have both offered to give me about $10 billion credits each. $10 billion, I wish. But yeah, no such luck. Well, like I said, I always turn it down politely because I'm there saying, yeah, it's because I want to earn it myself. They are handy, yeah. Especially when it comes to shifting a whole load of cargo that we're going to need. Oh, that planet looks pretty. Hang on, look. That. Oh. And the other thing is, because I haven't taken the antihistamine yet, so my hay fever's going to kick in at any moment. I just know it. I went into Manchester yesterday. It was so expensive. Really was. Whoa, we have our new Bahamas right there. Where are we?
Lincoln Charlie Hotel Foxtrot.
That way.
This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
You'll also notice that it just went 5 past, and there was no stutter. How close is that noob hammer? I mean, I will admit it does look cool, but now everybody's gone, so they're not cool anymore. In my opinion.
Access granted. Set down on landing pad 10. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
You're working with an Orbis with pretty rings. Nice. Can't afford an Orbis yet. Planning out my system to try and get it to a certain point, but the thing is, once I've got this system done, I'm not quite so sure what I want to do with this commander. I suppose we've still got to finish off the engineers. That's what I've got to do. I've still got to finish off all the engineers. So, yeah. I want to get this system into a place where I'm happy with it. There we are. Well, what's my arc count, actually? 4,000. Alright. I need 6,000 to get the ship skin I want. Commodities from here. Well, let's see. We'll take... And aluminium seems to be quite important at the moment. Steel, you know, everywhere needs steel. Let's have a look and find out. So here are my colonies. I wish there was an easier way to get the list of things you needed. Right. So look, we've got computer components, we need 28. Copper, food cartridges, 52. Why do you need non-lethal weapons? It's a weird one. So do we have computer components or food cartridges here? Fruit and veg, 145. Yeah, Arthur moving on is yeah, it's a shame. I mean, I can understand why he's doing it. Because, you know, maybe he's got to the point where he's going, yep, that'll do me. I've got it into a place where I'm happy with, so... no computer components here. So let's just go the straightforward aluminium, because aluminium is cool.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And yeah. Power choice is a screenshot to text function. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Yeah, it's funny how the really good CMs seem to move to Bethesda. I mean, that's where he's gone. That's where, what the... this is the other thing. Once you've flown a T9 and you move to something a lot more maneuverable, you end up overcompensating so much. Oh, come on. There we are. Still 3 jumps.
Until next time, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, the thing is, you do get the feeling that he fought a lot for Elite Dangerous behind the scenes. And the way that things have worked out is probably... I mean, I know he's not a developer, I know he's not a strategic guy, but he does have a passion for the game. And from what I understand, he was instrumental in convincing people that the game is worth supporting in the future.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Because normally what happens is if a game gets to a certain level, especially with MMOs, right? Well, here's the thing that I do know about MMOs. If Elite Dangerous was one of these client-server MMOs,
Frameshift
I
drive
don't
charging.
think it would have had enough players playing subscription or playing in the paying money into the shop to actually sustain. People who advocated for that client-server role, that client-server network, seem to forget that the servers that these things run on are really expensive. Because back in the old days we had
Fuel scooping.
games like The Matrix Online and other MMOs which got cancelled because the player numbers dropped under 10,000. And the ironic factor is that when you look at Steam charts, for the last 2-3 before Power Play, you were averaging what, 5,000 a month?
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, you got to remember these early MMOs. They were before cloud computing came along. It's kind of the precursor. But yeah,
3, 2,
and there comes a point where they say, right, okay, we've got 2 choices. We sunset the game because it's too expensive to run. Thankfully, because of the peer-to-peer stuff, it's not.
fuel scooping.
Oh, hang on, are we there? We are there.
Fuel scooping complete.
You know what? Let's go to this other. Where's the other one? There. deactivated. That was weird. Yeah, and they then decide whether or not to try again with a follow-up. You know, in this case, it would be Elite Deadly. You see, I think, you know, some of the people who complain about the fact that, you know, it's... I think they don't realise how lucky they've been in actually being able to keep the game online when the play numbers drop so much. I mean, I'm quite happy with the... quite relieved that we've got double the play numbers than they were last year. Elite not very safe. Yeah, I like that. But that's the thing, actually. Elite, if you are flying around, you're not really threatened all that much by the NPCs. Not as much in the old games, because in the old games, my God, you were attacked left, right, and centre. Especially if you started going to anarchy systems. I mean, that doesn't apply here because it's all down to the security level. But I fly around in anarchy systems all the time. I mean, this system's rated as anarchy, isn't it? I think. Actually, I better check that. Good morning, and Wiley. How are you? Hope everything is okay with you. Oh, good grief. Yeah, I forgot I don't have an autopilot on this one. Doing a bit of overtime and down the allotment. Oh, nice. I've just got a whole load of horrible jobs to do. Not really happy about it, but you know, what can you do?
Docking request granted.
Oh, wrong way around. Fly it round the right way around.
Docking successful.
Cool.
Engines disengaged.
Right, let's see what we got. 160 tons of aluminium, so that'd be good. Why does this thing need bat weapons? Oh, I don't know. Right. So that's fine.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So, I'm gonna head next to WeCrushAnyAdder.com. There we are. Because that should sell some components that we need. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, apparently another week of dry, completely dry and sunny weather. Not as hot as it's been, but it's still going to be dry. And then the week after that, we're getting showers. So, yay. Oh yeah, SCO. It's completely revolutionised the game.
Frameshift drive charging.
And when Power Play, the thing was they put the SCO drive in, which laid the foundation for the new ships, which was good. However, when nobody really took notice of it, we didn't get a bump in player numbers until the new version of Power Play came in, and that was phenomenal. It was really well done. I mean, it's not everything I've ever wanted from Power Play 2.0, as I said before, but when you take that and add the SCO drive, people just suddenly started to come back in droves. And they haven't left, to be honest. Which is great. And I'm really hoping that Vanguards has kind of come up with something new. There was this very intriguing thing about setting missions for your Vanguard, which sounds like setting achievements. I don't think it'd be the equivalent of missions, but I think it'd be the equivalent of doing weeklies. Doing weeklies for your Vanguard. Hello Drake, how are you? Oh, we've got a scammer. Hang on a sec. Missed him. Go away. Thank you. I do apologise to people for having to deal with that. Yeah, I mean, I get the. I would love it if you could set together, you know, a small mission campaign or something like that, where you see, in order to join our squadron or go up to this level, you got to complete these missions in this order, which will give it a little sort of 5-mission campaign. But the thing is, I feel like it's more going to be more like weeklies, which I think is all right. This is my own system, with my own.
Docking request granted.
I can't get over. I've still got my own first base. That's right. Finish the fire, gets to first base. Is that the wrong way around? It's the wrong way around. Yes, it would be.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed.
Alright, landing gear has been deployed.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Oh, there's some new stuff here. Facility customization. Oh, this is where we put in the paint jobs, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, I don't like any of them. They're all 6,000 anyway. Okay, Subsonic, have a nice day. So we got our commodities market. Maintenance. Paint work. Oh, we can restock limpets here. At least that's something. But no livery. No liveries are available here. That's weird. Right. Let's have a look what we've got. We've got food cartridges. We could take food cartridges places, which is great. Basic medicines. Oh, I thought there'd be computer components here, but there's not. There are battle weapons, which are weird. This is such a weird thing to have. There's power generators, which is good. Ah, it's very strange. I'm a little bit confused. So yeah, if we do this, apparently this is something to look at. Right. So hang on a second. I've got one extraction which is weak. Because that's over there. Right, okay, I understand that now. But I can't put any bases down there, so that's not going to work. But if I put other things in here, those will feed into that. And that'll create strong links for there. So what I should have done is I should have had my alpaca farm here. As I go, that's my alpaca farm. That should have been hanging around there to make it easy. Right. We've got our... Oh, what is that? I can't remember what I even put in here now. We've got all these things here, but I can't land on any of them because they're all unsuitable. So, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to finish off both that item there. Alright, that needs battle weapons 19, so we can at least put battle weapons on that one. But you see, the thing is, I was expecting food cartridges and copper and all that kind of stuff, and it's not there. Yeah, because I was expecting computer components. We got non-lethal weapons are needed there. Medical diagnostic equipment 24. Right, okay, we'll get that first. So we've got medical diagnostic equipment here. So there's only 8. Ah, great. I can't believe there's no computer components. It has gone and kind of thrown me this. Battle weapons. We've got plenty of battle weapons. How many do we need for the battle weapons? Hang on a second. That's the other thing. I really do wish there was an easier way to see what was needed. And that's not what we wanted. Never mind. Right. So for this one here, we want 19 of battle weapons. We don't even have food cartridges. Military grade fabrics, non-lethal weapons. We don't even have... Oh, we've got power generators, so we've got 14 of power generators. We can have that. You know what? Let's take a photo here. There. Ah. Right. Straight down the bottom first for battle weapons. So we need 19 of them. Don't have military grade fabrics? No. Power generators. 14. Well, at least we can do 14 power generators. That's good. Yeah. Well, it's certainly thrown off my my plan, because it feels like there isn't what I was expecting there, which is weird. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, nothing here that I can actually use, is there? No. What about the extraction site? Is there anything I can get from the extraction site? Because I've been down here for a while. Oh, it's actually. Is this actually in shade? You know what? I'm going to head down there. See what else we can pick up. Like water, maybe. The Benedetti drilling station.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I must admit, I am half tempted at the yeah. Excuse me. Once I've actually finished these two facilities, that's it for this this system.
Drive charging. 4, 3,
It's like what everyone else has said. It's sort of this system has been kind of an experiment to find out how the mechanics work. And to tell you the truth, it's still an experiment for how the mechanics work because, yeah. If we'd known the mechanics right from the beginning, then I could have planned my system better. But yeah, it's going to be as we cannot destroy facilities, it's going to be best to move on and try and find something else. Which, yeah, I mean, there is one system I do want to colonize, because that is a system which is special to me, but I don't know if anybody's got there yet, and you know, whether or not the people are close enough to it. It's 5,000 light years away, so goodness knows. Now we've gone too fast again. Yeah, exactly. Well, first of all, it's not a case of it's hauling. It's a case of whether or not anybody's got any that far out there yet. Now, this is going to be interesting because technically, this system, this planet really shouldn't be allowed to have any bases on it, because if you try and walk outside in a suit, you kind of get fried. Oh, you won't know because it's in the dark, but
orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, don't want to do that much hauling. Really ought to get back to power play, to be honest. I know I'll be doing some of that tonight. Hopefully, if I get a little bit of a break. Just I'm finding myself absolutely knackered at the end of the day now, which is difficult, to be honest.
Docking request granted.
Yeah, we're gonna have a weird lighting now.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed.
Yes, it was. That blazes. Landing gear was deployed.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right. First of all, let's see what there is for the extraction. Ah! Buys for silver and titanium, and that's it. Right. Well, yeah, that's disappointing. I thought there'd be more there than that, but obviously not. Hello, Ethnification, how are you? And none of them are used. Well, that's, yeah. So let's go have a walk around my base. I've never walked around here before. But even now it says unsafe temperatures.
Warning. Dangerously high temperature detected.
Hiya, Drake. Off you go. Well, it's not affecting me, thankfully. Oh, we've got a mission giver here as well. Just outside the hab.
Entering pressurized environment.
Well, this is nice. Must admit, my commander's a bit full of heavy breathing at the moment. I take it everybody must be on duty because there's nobody about. This is the boss's dorm. You can actually take grenades without any penalty here. It's a pity that, you know, you're the system architect, but you can't steal anything.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Purchase record. You can download that. That's not illegal to download that, right?
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
Got no idea what I just did, but let's take it anyway. Doesn't fire off any alarms.
If you're looking to help some folks out, I've got something for you.
Have you? Huh. Really? Oh, he's just disappearing now. I've got no idea what's going on there.
Make sure stay there, Commander. I'm gonna scan you. Don't mess around.
Scan detected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nothing's come up. Go on.
Of course, I'm the plumbing system architect, pal. Sheesh. Gravity is 0.57 G here. Oh, lovely. So, it looks like there's nothing I can use here. There's nothing I can really use at the old base. Ah. Right, let's go drop off those battle weapons. At least get the battle weapons off the list. Ooh, that doesn't smell... That doesn't sound great, Homburger, to be honest.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And second use for SEO. So yeah, that's a little bit of a pain, that one, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take screenshots of all the stuff that I need, and then just work my way through the list. Then once we've got those out of the way, then I guess I'm gonna say system complete, because yeah, I'm not happy with the way that the system's been designed. So, well, as turned out. So I will then start over with a new system. And take it from there. Try and plan it out how I want it. Go. Though I do fancy just shooting something now. What do you mean I'm fine? Blocking landing pad. Oh, phew.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Well, at least we've still got construction services, right? Yeah. Transfer all that. So at least those are 2 items off the list. So there we have it. Right. First of all, let's bin that. Take a photo of this lot. And a photo of that. That's that. Fine. While I'm here. Keep on pressing the wrong button here. Well, that's better. We've got all of them, which is useful. And click that. Right. So I've got everything I need to do now to carry on with the rest of that. Now, this is obviously someone else's system here. Yeah, get rid of it, I think. Oh, might not be. That, what's the market? That's industrial. Okay, well, let's go there and see what we get. Which is weird, because that's still 2 jumps away.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So am I wanted in my own system? I am. Got no idea how to pay those things off, but never mind.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely done with this system. I'll finish it off and then move on to the next one because I'm not happy how things have turned out. It's going to be a case of wiping it and starting all over. Not happy about it, but you know, what can you do?
Fuel scoping. Fuel scope disengaged.
Oh, wrong again.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know what? If I see a USS that's got a weapons fire, I'm going to go in and go after one because I just need to shoot something now. I'm getting a bit frustrated. There's the nav beacon.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Apparently we did absolutely rubbish again. Because our song was awful. The singers were good, but the song was awful, apparently. Then we got something like 19th. And that Austria won it. I did actually start watching it, and then I passed out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Anybody else catch it, or is it just me? Let's see. Oh, there's a weapons fire. Excellent. Power wreckage signatures. Plenty of weapons fire about, actually, which is quite good. Don't see much more than just a weapons fire threat one. We'll head to that one anyway. "15 minutes. Nil point from the public vote." Well, yeah. You wish it had passed out, do you? Oh dear. Not a single public vote for Britain. Wow. You know what? I've actually forgotten what I've got on this ship, weapon-wise. Actually, it's probably because it was that dull that I passed out. I think me and the missus and the lad decided to watch Kevin Bridges. Oh, the lovely curry yesterday, and then I think about half an hour afterwards we all felt really bloated and overweight. So, won't be having that particular one again. Excellent. Right. Oh, an eagle.
Scan detected.
Mostly harmless eagle.
Scan detected.
1 and 2. That'll do. And a novice vulture. The vulture used to be a really nimble, heavily armed craft, but they've gone and nerfed it. And there we have it. Oh, I don't have any limpets, do I? All that stuff hanging around there. And a couple of escape pods, but you know what? We'll just leave you out there to die.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Feel a bit better now. Fancy doing this now. I've got a taste for it. 1 minute remaining. Oh no, I love both. I love a good bit. I do love a good bit of Daka Daka, but I still prefer lasers in the first place. But there isn't. I'll tell you one thing that I was ultimately satisfying is getting managing to get a Thargoid heart with a couple of Guardian rails. That
Scan detected.
I am hauling your death.
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
Oh, I've got a K-Warren scanner. Yeah, excellent. Forgot.
Scan detected.
I mean, an elite rated pilot versus a novice. I know it's not exactly fair.
Target destroyed.
There you go. That was nice. Feel a little bit better now.
Frameshift drive charging. 4,
Yeah, you managed to, although either that or a Thargoid scout, you managed to nail that with a double railgun hit. That is satisfying because they are quite painful to deal with. But yeah. But the T10 battle wagon, I love that, and I must admit, if the Panther Clipper comes along, I want to try it. When it comes along, I want to try it out with a full crew. So volunteers are going to be sought for a gunner and at least 2 other 2 fighter pilots. Or if they've actually changed it, 3 fighter pilots. I hope they put that in. I really do. Yeah, it is very satisfying when you were able to do the railguns. I mean, I'm in my Imperial Clipper, which was my anti-Thargoid scout ship. Actually, that was my anti-Thargoid ship, full stop. Everyone went for the Crate Mark III, but I Craymark 2 rather, but I prefer the Clipper. And if you're able to get a Thargoid Scout with the 2 medium Guardian rails I had in it, it was, oh yes. And also they were surprisingly good at taking out Thargoid Hearts as well. Mind you, it's been so long. What? It's been a year now since the end of the Thargoid War. Do you miss it? I think I do.
Gutamaya, Papa, Hotel Zero. We eagerly await your arrival, Commander. You are very welcome at this terrestrial port.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Permitted. Press for arrival on landing pad 05.
I am very welcome here.
Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew.
Oh, hang on. Get rid of that fine. Fine got rid of by the Brewer Corporation. Excellent. I'm now clear. Yeah, I know what you mean. I never set a spire on fire. I really should have done. But I did do quite a lot of the ground missions, that the sneaking about and reactivating the bases. I actually really enjoyed that. It was a bit scary, which was, what you want. Right. Hey, computer components, that's what we want. Oh, there's only 43 of them. That's a bit of a pain. So, let's have a look. Computer 28 for one, which will... That's good. And for the other... 32 for the other. Well, I'll have to leave that for a while. See what else is there. Water purifiers. Yes, they're needed. So 19 there. Okay. And for the last one, I've got water purifiers. No, it's got water. Let's have a look what else is needed. Food cartridges, 52. Battle weapons there, but we don't want battle weapons. Food cartridges, 52, so we'll take them. So that was that. It's really weird, I've got a shopping list here. And another 39 for the other one. Okay, so another 39. That'll do for that. See, anything else that we can take from this? Was copper combat stabilizers. I don't know where we're going to get them. Military grade fabrics. Water, which I don't think we get from here. We have to get that from Yeah. I think that's it, isn't it? Let's see, anything here? Copper. A lot of fruit and veg. Non-lethal weapons. Oh, we've got battle weapons there. And water. Right. Well, that's helpful. Got some of the smaller items out the way, which is what we want. Yeah, so... Huh. I guess that'll have to do for the moment. Right, well, that will do me. I am going to send you all over to Nikki Dangerous, because she's doing... Oh no, Nikki stopped. It's now Commander Orange Phoenix. So I'm going to send you over to Orange Phoenix for Operation Warbox. Thank you and goodbye.